Hi, welcome to Full Body Strength. Today, props will be a TheraBand for some lat back pull downs, a heavier weight for some squats, some deadlifts, or two lighter weights you can hold by your sides, and two weights for rows, okay? Or you could use a TheraBand as well, water bottles if you don't have any props. So let's start with our TheraBand just for some shoulder mobility. So go with a generous wide grip to start, and then just reach your arms up and behind, pinch your shoulder blades. So I'd go on a wider grip to start just to make sure it's not too aggressive. And then if you need to narrow and add a little more resistance, go for it. So we're just getting that movement of shoulder blades sliding down your back and then reaching up. Arms reach in front to the thighs. Inhale and pull. Come back to center. You could even use a towel or the tie of a bathrobe, okay? Anything you can grab. Okay, take your band to the side and let's come to all fours. Into cat-cow. Inhale, lift your head and chest, and exhale, round it. Inhale again, feel your chest, your sit bones wide. Exhale, push the floor away with your tripod, hands and your knees. Let's do one more time. Inhale, hinge up. Exhale, round, widen your knees. Take a child's pose. Maybe you tent your fingers today, lifting heels of hands. Feel your back body stretch. Inhale, breath expands you. Exhale, side out. One more time, in. And exhale out. Come back to all fours. Let's go into a side plank variation. So just move your left shin to the lateral side of your mat. Kickstand your right leg back, turn your heel, and reach your arm. So finding your side plank here, and let's just hold. Maybe reach your arm over your head for a deeper stretch. And come back to center, back to all fours. Move your right shin to the lateral side of your mat. Kickstand your left leg back, pivot the heel, and reach up. Go for your stacked alignment, head over lampshade over pelvic bowl. Then maybe you reach your left arm over your ear for a side body stretch. Come out of it, back to all fours. Now, slide onto your left hip and your left forearm. Let's amp it up a little bit. Elbows slightly outside of shoulder. Lift your hips up for a modified side plank here. Stack your spine again. Exhale, find your abdominals supporting. Inhale again. Exhale two. I can already feel my head just dumping down. So try to lift your head level. One more breath here. Come out of it, switch out to the other side. You can turn your back to me. I'm just going to face you. Elbow slightly again outside of the shoulder, and here we lift up. Head over lampshade over pelvic bowl. Lift your ear away from the floor. Pushing through the whole forearm, pushing your leg that's on the floor down into the mat, and maybe hands touch to make sure things are happening. So we're expanding, we're contracting. Okay, return to all fours. We're going to do a quadruped knee hover. So in your stacked spine, curl your toes under. You could also do scapular push-ups here instead. So you hold, exhale, activate your abdominals. Maybe you imagine you lift your knees or you actually lift them. Try to keep neutral. Inhale to lower. Exhale to float. Inhale, maybe that blowing out of a straw or an S sound can help you really activate. Inhale again and exhale, hold. Come out when you need to. Again, listen to your body. Everyone's different. Some might last longer, some might need a little more time in between. Child's pose. Just be mindful as you move. Inhale and exhale out. Okay, flip onto your back. We're doing single leg pistol squats, so let's prep with some bridge work first. So lying on your back, feet are about sit bones distance apart. Hands wherever you like. I like them on my belly and my ribs. Inhale, exhale, bridge up. So think of your pubic bone shooting towards your knees, knees shooting towards the front wall. Inhale, sit bones wide, ribs wide to lower. Exhale and lift again. Inhale and lower. Maybe place your hands on your hip points. Are they level or are they moving around? Exhale, lift. Excuse me. And maybe I'm allergic to these bridges. Okay, so stay up here. Shift your weight to your left foot. Right foot can stay on, or maybe you lift the heel. So most of the load's on your left. Inhale, lower. All the way down. Exhale, use your left glute hamstring to lift you up. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. So notice, we are trying to stay in our stacked neutral spine. We're hinging. This is what we're going to do in standing. Much harder to feel in standing, and we're going to add load if that's available to you. So really maybe close your eyes, feel the mechanics of this bridge. Okay, lower your pelvis down, switch the weight to your right foot, left foot less weight or left heel up. Here we go, exhale, lift up, shoot the pelvis to the front knee, knees to the front wall, lower back down. Exhale, 2. So I can already feel rotation happening in my pelvis and my ribs, and shoulders trying to be my core. So watch any kind of compensations that float up as you switch sides. 2 more here. And 1 more. We're also going to do a sumo deadlift. So we're going to play with external rotation. So in a frog shape, soles of feet push together, outer edge of of feet push into the floor. Exhale, core, you hover your hips ever so slightly. Push your knees towards the floor. Inhale, lower. And again, lift up. Really try not to tuck your tail under and overgrip your pelvic floor. Delicate balance there, lower back down. And we're spiraling the top of the legs towards the floor behind us. Lower back down. Let's do 1 more. We lift up. Lower back down. Pause at any time if you need a little more recovery. Into a kneel stand. So that's standing on your shins. Okay. Hands on front body. Find your stacked spine. These are knee squats. Hip hinge back. Try not to tuck. Exhale, core. Stand up on the knees. Inhale, hinge, similar just to what we did in our bridges. We're trying to keep our stacked spine the whole time and then use our legs and core to move. 3 more here. Inhale. Exhale. Sit bones wide, breath expands. Come back up. And 1 more time. Come up. Circuit 1. Pistol squats. So that's standing on 1 leg, both feet are down like we did in our bridges, or heel up. So we're loading 1 leg. You can play with doing a few reps on 1 leg and then the other. This is not the circuit yet. This is just the little rehearsal prep. And then we go into a bicep curl row. So those are hands flipped front, and we pinch our blades first, and then we pull our elbows behind us, and then we extend. Pinch and pull. Okay, so you can use either a TheraBand for that with the TheraBand underneath your feet. You could use dumbbells, whatever you have, ankle weights. And then for pistol squats, you could either have a weight cradled at your chest or 2 at your sides. That's what I'm going to do. All right, so pick whichever prop you will be using. Stand on your right foot. Left heel is up or not. Inhale, hinge. Exhale, stand up. Keep going. Inhale, hinge. Find that neutral spine. Push your tripod foot, stand up. Exhale. Inhale, hinge. Exhale, stand up. If this is too much on 1 leg, have both feet down evenly. Keep going. Soften those shoulders down your back. 5. Sit bones wide, no grip. Exhale, push the floor away. 7. So anywhere from 8 to 15 plus or minus. Play with, again, your tempo, how fast, and the load of your weight. Slower tempo is always harder. Heavier weights are harder, but never sacrificing form for either of those. Let's do one more. Okay, switch to your other foot. You're loading your left leg if that's available. Here we go. Inhale, hinge. Exhale, push it up. So I love a visual, like looking at a mirror visual to see how your alignment is if that's available to you. Or use your eyeballs. Knee is over about the second or third toe. Your pelvis is level, so no rotation. Those two front hip points, those bony landmarks, are like head beams in your car or someone's car if you're a city person, a taxi, just shooting straight ahead. Good. 3 more here. I'm keeping the flow. I'm not taking a ton of breaks. So when you need the breaks, please take them. Listen to your body. Just press pause. Maybe it's a 20-second break, a 60-second break. Listen, do what you need to do. Okay, into our bicep curl. So I'm going to hold on to these weights, adjust if you need to. Your palms flip front. You return to the hinge. Your blades pinch, and then you pull those elbows back. That's a row. So we're getting the front of the arms, those biceps, as you exhale, pull 2. So I made that comment of folding a tortilla. The back, bottom shoulder blades, the middle shoulder blades, the upper shoulder blades. A lot of people tend to forget the bottom tips, so make sure those are working. Play with tempo, it doesn't have to be mine. You can also use the TheraBand underneath your legs. Let's do 4 more here. 4, 3, so that's round 1 of circuit 1. 2, and 1. Take a moment. You can put your weights down or grab a little sip of water. I can already feel my habit of hanging in a hip, so notice how you rest. Really try to stand in a neutral posture on your tripod feet with a relaxed shoulder neck situation. Okay, curtsy squat, pistol squat round 2. Left heel up, load your right leg. Here we go, hip hinge. Exhale up 1. Sit bones wide, neutral spine. Exhale 2. Inhale, maybe you can load even more weight on that right foot. Play around, see what you can handle. It's like a seesaw. 5, 6, allow those shoulders to rest down your back. Watch any unnecessary added tension. 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch out your legs. As you repeat this video through your second trimester, maybe these reps, it's not enough. So then you add more reps. Maybe the weight is not enough. You heavy the weight or you slow down the tempo with the same weights to add more challenge. You also work on form. So you're always progressing. And some days you might not be feeling so great, so maybe there's no weights, but you're moving. 5 more here. 4, 3, notice how I'm getting out of breath. Aim for a little bit of out of breathness, okay? Whew. All right, we are getting ready for your bicep rows. Widen your stance, palms flip front, pick your prop. Here we go. We pinch and pull 1. Pinch and pull 2. Almost like I have a karate chop palm or edge of my hand in between your shoulder blades. And as you gather those shoulder blades, you're really trying to touch my hand. You're trying to tap those blades in towards the spine. 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Water break. Take your weights down to the floor. Believe it or not, I'm feeling lazy and I don't even want to do that, so I'm just going to hold them. But that is also some core work as well. It's called a suitcase carry when you walk around with weights, which we're gonna do later on in your strength training, getting you ready for your car seat loading. All right, round 3. Right leg loads, pistol squat. Here we go. Inhale, exhale, push away 1. Inhale, exhale 2. So if you really just stack your spine and maintain it, it's just really straightforward. It's just that hip hinge seesaw of the pelvis. Keep going. Checking in with your feet. Are you gripping your toes? Really try not to grip those toes. That takes you out of stability. Into the tripod feet. Really nice to practice barefoot. Maybe your shoes don't fit anymore with swollen feet, but you really want to get that feedback of foot to floor or mat, whatever you have. Let's do one more. Okay, switch sides. Load the left. Here we go. Inhale. Exhale 1. Connecting with your feet. So if you get bored, which can tend to happen, focus on one way to get better at this exercise. Maybe it's the feet. Maybe it's the breath. Maybe it's the low ab support. Maybe it's the rib knitting. Maybe your neck is killing you because you're trying so hard and you're gripping in that cervical spine. Just check in. Or maybe you're so exhausted you're just getting through it, and that's fine too. 4 more here. 3. 2. And 1. Break or right into bicep curls and rows. Here we go. Exhale, pull. Inhale, front. Exhale, 2. Exhale, 3. And 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. Finale 10. Place those weights down. Notice how you put them down. You're in neutral spine. We're not rounding, and we toss them. Okay, little break for us. Our next circuit is sumo deadlift. So what is a sumo deadlift? We practice that with our froggy bridges. So you're turned out. You'll have a weight in front of you or 2. And it's that longer knee position where you hip hinge. You exhale, you come back up. So this is that external rotation in the deadlift. So we'll do reps of those and then a side plank, reverse side plank, repeat our deadlift. So that's circuit number 2. Prep yourselves, get whichever weight you want. You could also use a TheraBand underneath your legs if you don't have a weight. And you make sure it's the right amount of resistance for you. And you can do your sumo deadlifts that way. All right. Okay, here we go. Find your stance, wide stance, external rotation of your legs. Let's slowly hinge back, sit bones wide. Don't overstretch the hamstrings. Exhale, stand it up. Inhale, hinge. Exhale, stand it up. 2. Inhale, hinge. Tripod feet, external rotation of the legs. I think I just did a body roll. Watch for the dancing around. Keep the neutral spine as much as you can. It's almost like you have a really long ruler from the top back of your head along your spine to your tail. And you're keeping the spine the exact same shape, position on the way down as on the way up. Keep that external rotation. We're getting those fan-like glute muscles firing up. Keep going. Bend your knees more if you need to. Little bit of a pinch of your shoulder blades. 2 more here. 1 more. Into side plank. Either side works, so you can go onto your forearm or long arm. I recommend your knees down to start, and then you can add more challenge. So let me get my clock going. Let's lift up. Stack, head, over lampshade, over pelvic bowl. Tends to twist here, your spine, your pelvis. Really stack, like stacking books. One pelvic half over the other. Challenge is a leg lifted, an arm lifted, up to you. We're already at 20 seconds. Now push the forearm away. Let's get some shoulder strength here, lifting the waistband away from the mat as well. And do a little scoot, switch to your other side. Here we go, you're on the clock. We lift up. Elbow is wider than the shoulder, stack spine. Watch rotation. How do you make this harder? You engage more in your core. You push away the floor with your forearm and your thigh, your knee. You add an arm reach or a leg reach, up to you. Love having hand touch feedback. Okay, where are we at? We're already at 20 seconds, 27, 8, 9, and 30 seconds. All right. Woo. Up and down. Round 2 of your sumos. We take that watch off, grab your prop. Wide stance, external rotation from the top of the leg bone. Here we go. Inhale, hinge. Exhale, core to stand up. 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Imagine you have that TheraBand on your back bottom ribs when we've tied it before around our bottom rib cage. Inhale into the band as you hinge back. Exhale, push the floor away, core to stand up. Inhale into those back ribs, into pelvic floor. Exhale, stand up. Whew, a lot going on here. If you get a little too much in your head, focus on one thing. Good. 3 more here. Even press on both feet. 3. Inhale, watch the body roll in. 2. And back up. All right. Round 2 of your side planks. All right. Prep yourself. You're on the clock starting now. Up we go. So maybe your transition becomes faster now that you're aware. We stack. We make sure we're not rotated. We push, we engage, we activate our breath. And then maybe we add more challenge. You could always place a foot down. You could stack. You could, stack on top or have one leg in front. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, switch, do a little spin. Other side, 3, 2, 1, go for it. Stack, no rotation. Stay, engage, add load, add challenge, up to you. So if you really are going for it, but you lose your alignment, dial it down. Whew. Keep going. We have 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, lower down. Take maybe 20 to 30 seconds off, and we have round 3, all right? Or you need to fast forward, go to circuit 3, and then build up to round 3 at a future time. Okay, here we go. All right, so you're in your sumo setup and deadlift. Here we go. Inhale, exhale up. So I'm doing a 15-pound right now. Most kids are not over 9, right? Or kids, infants. All right, but as that baby grows, baby's gonna get heavy. So I have a lot of moms that won't lift more than 5 pounds, but their kid's 30 and they're lifting them all day. So just a little, reality check of we really want to prep for the progression of our baby's growth so that our bodies are strong and ready. So you're going to have gym workouts in your day-to-day life. Lucky us, right? Okay, 5 more here. 5, 4, Also, we're holding a lot more weight now too. 3, 2, and 1. Okay. Come out of that last round of your side plank or break if you need to. Child's pose is always a great way or a great place to land. All right, we're on the clock in 3, 2, 1, we go. All right, I'm going to go for it. Find the stacked. So when you find more stacked and no rotation, you feel things happen more deeply. Support, strength, stability. All right, 8, 7, 6, 5. Try not to tuck your pelvis under. I would just squeeze in my pelvic floor. Don't do it. Try not to. Woo, and come out. Switch sides. So it's so interesting what we do when we get tired. We tend to just like clench everything. Just be aware. Dial it down. Here we go. Find whatever setup works for you. Feel your sit bones a little wider. A little more space between anus and pubic bone. Whew. And feel your outer hips, your core working, not so much that grip in your pelvic floor. Okay. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm glad that circuit is over with. Okay. Last circuit. We are going between chair pose and lat pulls. Grab your TheraBand. Okay, so you could double up the TheraBand to add more load. You can go lighter. Play around. Okay, so we're here with the arms in front. We pull the band apart and then we go into cactus shape. Now slide your shoulder blades, your armpits towards your tail, and then we reach up and narrow. Slide apart, exhale, pull. So it's almost like you're pulling your armpits towards your outer hips and then reach up. Exhale. You don't have to keep pivoting your body like me. I'm just trying to give you different angles to see what's happening. So this is a little easy for me. So I'm going to add more load. Pull. Inhale. Core is engaged. Watch that you're not doing a full-on gymnastics back bend here, okay? You might find as you get more aware of how to activate your core, try not to squeeze your butt like I'm doing, you will feel the muscles that we're working our lats work harder when you have more stability from your core support. 4 more here. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take that band if you have it. Place it underneath your back, bottom ribs. Not about resistance, about feedback. Not a ton of resistance here in that grip. Into chair pose. Parallel your legs as wide as you need right now. Sit in your hips. Here we go. And then you might lift those arms a little bit. I'm doing straight ahead just because the band is rolling. If you feel like you got a good position of those back ribs, you dump the band and then you reach your arms. You could also do prayer or on your body. Lower down a little bit more. Tripod feet. Sit bones wide. Full rib expansion. Feel those quads working and stand up. Shake it out. Round 2 of our lats. Okay, here we go. Inhale to prep. Exhale wide and pull. Inhale up and narrow. Exhale, pull apart and pull. As you're doing this, you are watching that your shoulders are dumping in front of you. Your collarbones are staying really broad. So we're feeling those muscles from underneath the armpits down our back active. Slight bend in your knees, release the butt grip. If this tempo is too easy, pull and hold, and then extend. Pull and hold, and extend. 5, 4, 3, 2, and done. Tip that away, throw it away. One final chair. I'm gonna have hands on my front body. Hinge, hold. Great time to look at your feet. Are you gripping your toes? Relax those toes, tripod feet. Are you shifting all your weight to one side of your body, even on right and left? Easy pelvic floor. Can you find the corseting here? Oof. Can you bend and hinge a little lower? And stand up. Okay, shake it out. All right, strength workout done. Take some time to stretch if you need it, and have a great rest of your day.